run dry. Sing it out. And it's an open heaven you're releasing, and we will never be denied. Cause we're stirring up. Cause we're stirring up deep, deep wells. We're stirring up deep, deep waters. We're gonna dance in the river. Dance in the river. Cause we're stirring up deep, deep wells. We're stirring up deep, deep waters. We're gonna jump in the river. Jump in the river. Deep cries out, deep cries out, deep cries out, deep cries out to you. We cry out to you, Jesus. And I've got a river of living water, a fountain that never will run dry. No, now it's an open heaven you're releasing, and we will never be denied. Cause we're stirring up. Cause we're stirring up deep, deep wells. We're stirring up deep, deep waters. We're gonna dance in the river. Dance in the river. Cause we're stirring up deep, deep wells. We're stirring up deep, deep waters. We're gonna jump in the river. Jump in. And everybody sing it out. Deep cries out, deep cries out to you. Deep cries out, deep cries out to you. We cry out to you, Jesus. Deep cries out to deep cries out to you. Deep cries out to deep cries out to you. We cry out to you, Jesus. We're falling into deeper waters, calling out to you. We're walking into deeper waters, going after you. Yeah, clap your hands. You guys ready? Here we go. And if he goes to the left, then we'll go to the left. And if he goes to the right, then we'll go to the right. We're gonna jump, 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 jump in the river. Jump, 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 everybody. If he goes to the left, then we'll go to the left. And if he goes to the right, then we'll go to the right. We're gonna dance, 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 dance in the river. Dance, 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 everybody. If he goes to the left, then we'll go to the left. And if he goes to the right, then we'll go to creep in the dark, fear comes to blow out all your light. It doesn't want you telling everybody that Jesus rules alright. Let your light shine. Whoa, let your light shine. Whoa, let your light shine and let Jesus shine through you. The giant fears are really small when all you see is God. And don't be afraid to stand up tall and give a great big shout. Let your light shine. Whoa, let your light shine. Whoa, let your light shine and let Jesus shine through. Let your light shine. Whoa, let your light shine. Whoa, let your light shine and let Jesus shine through. 'Cause I'm not scared. I'm gonna let my light shine. You're not scared. You're gonna let your light shine. We're not scared. We're gonna let our light shine. 'Cause Jesus is Lord. And he's gonna let his light shine. Let your light shine. Whoa, let your light shine. Whoa, let your light shine and let Jesus shine through.
Bring the beat back.
Whoa, let your light shine. Whoa, let your light shine and let Jesus shine through. Let your light shine. Whoa, let your light shine. Whoa, let your light shine and let Jesus shine through you.
Oh, hey guys, you caught me. I was just rocking out in the woods. Anyways, my name is Clay and I love to explore the great outdoors. Did you know that people aren't the only ones who can carry a tune? Today, we're gonna find out about some of the amazing things in nature that actually sing. Let's go check in with Mo to find out more. He's a real nature maestro, which means he's the best at making music in the wild. What's up, maestro? What's playing in the woods today?
Hey Clay, everyone knows that the great outdoors is filled with all kinds of sounds. In fact, you could say that many of the animals and some objects in nature can make music, even sing.
Seriously? Like, what are we talking about? A singing songbird or frogs croaking through the night?
Well, those are great examples.
Yeah, well, I'm really into nature.
Then you probably know that everything in creation has a specific purpose. It's fun for us to discover what that purpose is.
So, Mo, as a nature maestro, what do you do exactly?
Well, I record sounds in nature and then I put them together to make music.
Oh, like when crickets are chirping, birds are singing, and water is rushing down a river? All those sounds are music to my ears.
Wow, you really are into nature. Those are exactly the things that I like to record. But there are other things in the great outdoors that make music too. Take rocks, for example.
Oh, I go to rock concerts all the time. In fact, I was just rocking out a few minutes ago. But you mean like real rocks make music?
They sure can. At Ringing Rocks Park in Pennsylvania, there are these rocks that don't look any different than regular rocks, but they make music.
Oh man, I gotta hear this.
Yeah, you do. Take a listen.
Rockin'!
It's pretty amazing. You see, when someone strikes these special rocks with a hammer, they ring like a bell. And each rock can produce a different sound based on its shape or size, or the way they're stacked on other rocks.
That is so cool. So this may be a ridiculous question, but there's gotta be something more than just their appearance, right? Or will just any old rock do?
Well, scientists think that the iron content of the rock is what's the source of their sound.
I've been hoping to buy a drum set, but maybe I need a rock set instead. These rocks could take my performing gig to a whole nother level. We could go on the road.
Well, Clay, the interesting thing is, these rocks lose their musical ability if they're taken away from the other rocks.
That's not good. We need to keep the band together. Well, since you are the nature maestro, have you composed a piece of nature's music by playing these rocks?
No, I haven't, but other musicians have. In fact, Dr. John J. Ott was the first person to arrange these rocks to play a concert.
Wait, a real rock concert?
Yep, a real rock concert. And he did this by hitting the rocks with a special steel hammer way back in 1890. But you know, there are also other ways that nature plays the song, like when the antelope squirrels get together with the toadfish.
Is that what I've been hearing down by the water?
It could be. Hey, do you want to head down there and record a special song for my new album?
Only if you let me join in with the singing.
You bet.
All right, guys, I'm gonna go rock out with Mo the Maestro. Man, what an amazing place it is here in the great outdoors. So much to do and learn. But for now, rock on.
Worshiping God is one of the ways we grow our friendship with Him. It helps us to say with our words and our hearts the many things we know about God. And one way to worship is by singing. Singing is a powerful way to get rid of any bad thoughts you might be having, and it can help us feel closer to God. David shows us how worship is a great way to take our eyes off any problems or negative emotions we are feeling and focus on God's love for us. In Psalm 63, we can read how David was in a bad place. He was in the wilderness, hiding from his son Absalom, who had started a revolt against him. And that's where David wrote the words in this song. He started it by saying, "God, you are my God. I want to follow you." David told God how good he was and listed out the reasons he would think about God all day and night. He said, "I remember you when I'm lying in bed. I think about you through the night. You are my help. Because of your protection, I sing." David wrote songs to God before he was king, and later, David would escape the pressures of being king by getting away to a quiet place where he could worship God. There are many songs that David wrote that took his mind off of what was going on in his life and helped him focus on who God was. David loved to worship God, and we can worship God too. When we focus on God and sing songs to worship Him, our friendship with God grows.